What's over there, everybody? It's your man Mario B.
I'm Nicole.
We're back at it with some more reaction videos. So yeah, man, I came across this one video called 5 Creepiest Lost Tapes Which Were Found. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be some like some crazy like lost tapes.
I don't know.
That were found. It was like creepy.
Interesting though.
Yeah, man. It's like I guess they're gonna give us like the top 5 creepiest ones, which are gonna be pretty interesting because man, they're lost tapes, lost creepy
like who knows
tapes.
what's on these tapes?
Yeah, man.
If they're lost and they're supposed to be the creepiest.
Yeah.
So.
And it's October, man.
I know, it's like Halloween time.
Yeah, man. So we finna go ahead check it out, man. We finna see how creepy this stuff is.
A lost tape is video footage of an event in which the person filming lost their camera and it was later found by authorities or just a member of the public. In this list, we take a look at some really creepy tapes that were found.
Dang.
Number 5. Croatian stalking. It's believed that this tape was found in Croatia on the 4th of October 2005. The tape simply shows 2 teenagers filming themselves. In the video, the teen behind the camera explains that the camera is new and that he is testing it out. The teens then go on and film themselves doing random things such as parkour. After this, they notice a shadowy figure in which they believe is a man urinating. They then see the man get closer and notice that he has a sack over his head. Believing the man is drunk, they approach him. The man then begins to chase them. It's believed that the teens went missing and the camera was found by Croatian police who released the footage to the public to see if any leads would come up. However, this has never been confirmed. Number 4.
Okay, so we don't know if they're missing or not.
The actual clips aren't too creepy, but the backstory behind it is. Known as Penhurst State School and Hospital, it's located in Penhurst, Pennsylvania. It opened in 1908 as an institution for mentally and physically disabled individuals. In 1968, it was exposed in a television news report called Suffer the Little Children. A reporter went into the hospital and showed children living in terrible conditions. In 1983, it was exposed that the staff would badly assault the patients on a regular basis. This led to the place being shut down in 1987 as it was ruled that the conditions at the institute violated patients' constitutional rights. The abandoned building remains up to date and many people visit it as it's believed to be a paranormal hotspot. This footage was filmed in May of 2008. Recorded by 2 college students, it shows them exploring the hospital. It's badly decayed, and there is creepy writings on the walls such as a pentagram. The footage itself isn't too creepy, but it's said that the camera was found near the hospital, and the whereabouts and fate of the students remain unknown. They could have just lost the camera. Who knows? Number 3. Bjork Stalker Tapes. The Bjork Stalker, otherwise known as Ricardo Lopez, was an American pest control officer who is obsessed with Icelandic singer Bjork. He became obsessed with the singer in 1993. After learning about Bjork's relationship with fellow artist Goldie, Ricardo became jealous and grew increasingly angry. He then decided to try and kill Bjork by sending a letter bomb rigged with sulfuric acid to her home in London. After dropping the bomb off at the post office, he went home and committed suicide. He filmed the entire event. Months before this, he started a video diary. He described the purpose of it in his own words as this: "My life, my art, my plan. Comfort is what I seek in speaking to you. I am being my own psychologist. You are a camera. I am Ricardo." In total, there was 11 videotapes which held 2 hours of footage each. As they progressed, his anger towards Bjork increased, and he ended up stating that the only solution was to kill her. Towards the end of the tapes, he showed himself making a letter bomb. He originally planned to create a bomb filled with contaminated blood, which contained the HIV virus. He soon gave up on this idea and created one filled with sulfuric acid. In the final tape, he filmed himself taking the bomb to the post office in order to send it to Bjork's address. He then went home, painted his face, sat in front of his camera, played a few Bjork songs, then committed suicide. He committed suicide in his Florida apartment by shooting himself in the head. He committed suicide as he believed that if the bomb killed Bjork, then they would be united in heaven. Police found his rotting body a few days later as somebody complained of a foul smell. After viewing the tapes, the police were able to intercept the bomb. Bjork commented saying she was very distressed by the incident, and she also sent flowers to Ricardo's family. Number 2. Paris Catacombs. The Paris Catacombs are a network of tunnels underneath Paris, which were originally built by the Romans thousands of years ago. It was originally built to use as a mine, But by the 18th century, when cemeteries in Paris started to become
like this
overpacked,
Ghostbusters 2 when he was under the tunnel, what's it look like?
Deceased in the catacombs. The network of tunnels are now filled with skeletons. The tunnels have a span of 170 miles. Guided tours are offered, however,
I know you're talking about,
people are only allowed to explore a certain amount of miles, as it is really easy to get lost. In 1955, it was made illegal to enter the catacombs without an official escort. Many years ago, ABC Family done a special on the catacombs. In it, they featured a clip. The clip is believed to have come from the mid-90s. It shows a man exploring the catacombs alone. While he was 228 feet below street level, he starts to feel uneasy, and you can hear his breathing become faster. As he continues to explore, he comes across paintings, and after this, he sees something that terrifies him. He then begins to run and drops his camera, but it continued to record. His camera was later found. The fate of the man remains unknown today. What he saw down there is unsure, but the documentary hinted that he may have come across the gates of hell. Number 1. Dead diver. Yuri Lipsky was an Israeli-Russian diving instructor.
A dead diver?
On the 28th of April 2000, he died while exploring the Blue Hole in the Red Sea. The Blue Hole, located in Dahab, Egypt, is a natural sinkhole which is notorious for killing many divers. While diving at below 300 feet, he began to suffer from nitrogen narcosis. This usually occurs in divers who explore further than 100 feet. Nitrogen narcosis is a change in consciousness which occurs while deep underwater. It's been described as feeling similar to being drunk. Other symptoms has been described as loss of senses, movement, and numbness. It's caused by the effects of certain gases while in a high-pressure area. While at 300 feet, the narcosis will induce hallucinations, blackouts, euphoria, and states of extreme rapid depression. This will eventually lead to death. Yuri was recording his dive. In the video, you do not see him die, but you see moments before his death. You can hear his breathing become quicker as he starts to panic. Clouds of sand are then visible as he becomes panicked and thrashes around. After this, you can hear the air begin to leave his lungs. He died shortly after.
It's pretty crazy, man. I mean, people found these tapes. I guess that one thing that guy was kind of like really crazy, man. He had like a session with that that musician.
Singer.
Who this? Yeah, I don't know who that singer was.
She was a British, like I think, pop singer. I kind of remember her. A little
I never
bit.
heard of her. So I'm guessing probably he was getting
like. I
late.
remember that story too.
I don't.
Yeah, he was just like obsessed with her, basically.
Yeah, he was like extremely obsessed with us. It's like he wanted. He wanted to be with her, and I guess she had a guy, she was with a boyfriend, and
so he got jealous.
Kept getting jealous more and more, kept making these little diaries, and I guess he decided, well, I guess he got that mentality: if I can't have you, no one can.
Right.
She didn't know you existed.
Well, they also said they thought that like he thought that if he killed her and killed himself, they would be together in heaven.
So his goal was
obviously distorted in his thinking.
His goal was, I'm finna blow my head, I'm finna shoot myself. And then I sent the bomb to her.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to come back in heaven. Boy, you have a rude awakening when you die. And then she didn't even die. They're like, dude, that was...
Yeah, he didn't really plan it out in the sense that they found it and the evidence before the bomb ever made it.
Yeah, they found it.
That wasn't thought out in that aspect.
Yeah, she was stressed. Because first he was going to try to send some with HIV blood on it. Some stuff.
Obviously, he wasn't thinking clearly, though.
Yeah, he was like mentally wrong with his head. This dude was just crazy. You know, that's definitely... I mean, somebody's obsessed. I mean, I guess this guy. I don't know if the guy was from America.
Yeah, no, he was.
Okay,
he was in Florida.
I guess it's a great thing she was over there because he
anyway. So that's why they were able to intercept it, because it would take so many days to get over there.
Yeah.
And it only was like it was 2 days after he mailed it that they found his body.
Yeah.
So they were able to figure it out.
Yeah, it came from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude was crazy. He was gonna try to hit her with some acid, man. And then it was the second one, but the one that came after that one,
the Catacombs.
The Catacombs, not the diver, but the
Catacombs.
Yeah, Catacombs. We've seen a movie like that one.
Yeah, I know there was I'm trying to remember which movie that was.
Based off that. That was like 2016
or
something like that. Or 15 or something.
Some thing.
It was some movie, man. They went underground, man, and it was just like that, man. It was
all set in the catacombs. It was creepy movie.
Yeah, it was creepy, man. It was
I mean, the movie itself wasn't all that scary, I guess, but it was because of the fact that, like...
But they shot it like it was a vlog, though. Because when I first looked at it, when we first went to the movies and seen it, it was like...
It was the second movie to something.
I don't know what it was. I know they just shot it like a vlog, and I was like, oh, man, I'm thinking it's going to be, like, cinematic, but it was, like, vlog-like, and, you know... I mean, I guess it was still a good movie, man, and, you know, creepy. But
they totally explained some of the history of those catacombs.
Yeah, they did. Like stuff be like happening down there and spirits and stuff like that. And yeah, man, like stuff like that, man, you need to leave it alone, man. Some people they just want to go and explore,
because there's like all these reports of you don't. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what's down there.
Yeah, man, it's like people need to leave that crap alone, boy. Leave that mess alone.
Well, that's just it. There's like so many miles of it that you can get lost.
Yeah, and he got lost. He panicked. He probably was seeing stuff, probably seeing shadows and stuff.
Yeah.
And then hearing stuff, and he just like, man, screw that camera. And it's like, dude, you should have kept your camera with you, man, because it's dark down there. You probably need the light to get through. So it's like, no telling if he made it out alive. I don't know if he said he made it out alive.
They said they don't know. Like all of those lost video ones, they're like, they don't know.
Oh, the person.
They're not saying that like the people are missing. They're just saying they don't really know who the tapes belong to and if they're like, you know, if they're alive or not.
Yeah, basically. The first one with the kid, man, them kids, they were trying to do that Parker, you know, that Parker stuff, Park Hour stuff. I be always messing the name up. But they was, I guess they was seeing something, and there was a man
that was weird.
in shadow, and I guess they lost the tape, and I don't know if the kid's alive or not. Which they probably just lost the tape.
They probably just dropped it and ran.
I don't know, man. But sometimes I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like if they was one of their friends or what, because the guy was all bent over and stuff.
Could be making it up.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, some of the stuff do probably be real, but some of the stuff I don't know.
Yeah,
they think that was making it up, but the guy went down there that stone thing that was creepy underground. That was some creepy stuff, and the guy, the mentally ill, the guy that was mentally ill. I mean, I don't know. He was just crazy. Crazy,
he was distorted for sure.
Yeah, he was.
Definitely distorted, not thinking clearly.
Yeah. But
it was interesting.
Yeah, it was all
really
man.
interesting.
It was interesting, man.
I like these like mystery creepy things.
It's pretty cool, man. We plan on doing like some more of this stuff, man. Definitely dope. But also, if you want to support the channel, man, check out our link down below, man. If you want to support our channel,
help us out.
Yeah. So don't forget to thumbs the video up.
Subscribe,
turn on notification.
Comment.
Tell
us what you want us to do.
Yeah, video questions down below. It's your man, Mario B.
And Nicole.
We'll catch you next. Stay awesome. Peace and love, baby.